These are more poems. Girls and boys come out to play. The moon doth shine as bright as day. Leave your supper and leave your sleep, and come to your playfellows in the street. Come with a whoop, come with a call, come with a goodwill or not at all. Up the ladder and down the wall, a halfpenny roll will serve us all. You find milk and I'll find flour, and we'll have a pudding in half an hour. Georgie Porgy, pudding and pie, kissed the girls and made them cry. When the boys came out to play, Georgie Porgy ran away. Little boy blue, come blow your horn, the sheep's in the meadow, the cow's in the corn. Little Polly Flinders sat among the cinders, warming her pretty little toes. Her mother came and caught her and whipped her little daughter for spoiling her nice new clothes. Where's the boy that looks after the sheep? He's under the haycock, fast asleep. Little Tommy Tucker sings for his supper. What shall we give him, white bread and butter? How shall he cut it, with e'er a knife? How can he marry with e'er a wife? Lavender's blue, dilly dilly, lavender's green. When I am king, when I am queen, dilly dilly, you shall be my queen. And the queen says, king. Call up your men, dilly dilly, set them to work. Some to the plow, dilly dilly, some to the cart. Some to make hay, dilly dilly, some to cut corn. While you and I, dilly dilly, keep ourselves warm. Simple Simon meant a pieman going to the fair. Says Simple Simon to the pieman, let me taste your ware. Says the pieman to Simple Simon, show me first your penny. Says Simple Simon to the pieman, indeed I have not any. Simple Simon went a fishing for to catch a whale. All the water he had got was in his mother's pail. Simple Simon went to look if plums grew on a thistle. He pricked his finger very much, which made poor Simon whistle. Polly put the kettle on. Polly put the kettle on. Polly put the kettle on. We'll all have tea. Sukey, take it off again. Sukey, take it off again. Sukey, take it off again. They're all gone away. Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet, eating curds and whey. There came a great spider and sat down beside her and frightened Miss Muffet away. I had a little nut tree, nothing would it bear, but a silver nutmeg and a golden pear. The King of Spain's daughter came to visit me, and all for the sake of my little nut tree. Tom, Tom, the piper's son, stole the pig and away did run. The pig was eat, and Tom was beat, and Tom went roaring down the street. As Tommy Snooks and Bessie Brooks were walking out one Sunday, says Tommy Snooks to Bessie Brooks, tomorrow will be Monday. There was an old woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many children, she didn't know what to do. She gave them some broth without any bread, and whipped them all soundly and sent them to bed. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. Then up Jack got and home did trot, as fast as he could caper, and went to bed to mend his head with vinegar and brown paper. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, Jack jump over the candlestick. How many miles to Babylon? 60 miles and 10. Can I get there by candlelight? Yes, and back again. If your heels are nimble and light, you may get there by candlelight. Wee Willie Winky runs through the town, upstairs and downstairs in his nightgown, rapping at the window, crying through the lock, are the children in their beds, for now it is 8 o'clock. Little Bo Peep has lost her sheep and can't tell where to find them. Leave them alone and they'll come home and bring their tails behind them. Little Bo Peep fell fast asleep and dreamt she heard them bleating. But when she awoke, she found it a joke, for they were still a-fleeting. Then up she took her little crook, determined for to find them. She found them indeed, but it made her heart bleed, for they'd left all their tails behind 'em. It happened one day as Bo Peep did stray into a meadow hard by. There she espied their tails side by side, all hung on a tree to dry. She heaved a sigh and wiped her eye, then went o'er hill and dale, and tried what she could as a shepherdess should, to tack to each sheep its tail. Little Jack Horner sat in a corner eating a Christmas pie. He put in his thumb and pulled out a plum and said, "What a good boy am I!" "Mary, Mary, quite contrary, how does your garden grow? With silver bells and cockle shells and pretty maids all in a row. Here I am, little jumping Joan. When nobody's with me, I'm always alone. A diller, a dollar, a 10 o'clock scholar. What makes you come so soon? You used to come at 10 o'clock, but now you come at noon." Three children sliding on the ice, all on a summer's day. As it fell out, they all fell in. The rest, they ran away. Now had these children been at home or sliding on dry ground, 10,000 pounds to 1 penny, they had not all been drowned. You parents, all that children have, and you that have got none, if you would have them safe abroad, pray keep them safe at home. Curly locks, wilt thou be mine? Thou shalt not wash dishes, nor yet feed the swine, but sit on a cushion and sew a fine seam, and feed upon strawberries, sugar, and cream. Lucky Locket lost her pocket. Kitty Fisher found it. There was not a penny in it, only ribbon round it. Upon Paul's steeple stands a tree, as full of apples as may be. The little boys of London town, they run with hooks to pull them down, and then they run from hedge to hedge until they come to London Bridge. Toodaloo. Have a great day.